Welcome everybody, my name's Don. I'm the face behind the camera for the Quick Keto channel. And today I'm going to do you a beginner's guide to the ketogenic diet. I've been doing the keto diet for the past 6 years. And it works really well for me. Managed to keep the weight off. I'm quite easy to put on weight and stuff, so it's always worked for me. I've got numerous friends on the diet. Some friends that have lost like 5-6 stone, happy as they've ever been. So it's definitely one to try if you've never tried it before. It works for most people. It can be a bit hard staying off the carbohydrates, but once you get used to it, for me, I just do keto 95% of the time. If I happen to be out for a special occasion or whatnot, I might have carbs every now and then, but I'll be straight back to keto on Monday, and try and maintain that as my sort of homeostasis or my base diet that I eat normally week to week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through some food you can eat, some food you can't eat, and the best advice I can give you as a newbie to keto. So the first thing is the big golden rule, which is the easiest thing to base everything off of. And that's whenever you're in the supermarket, if you look at the ingredients at the back, you'll have the nutritional value per 100 grams. And basically you want to look at the carbohydrates, and per 100 grams, you want to be 5 grams or under per 100 grams. Now, obviously, if the packet's a kilo and there's 5 grams in there, don't eat the whole kilo, because you're going to end up having 50 grams of carbs straight away in that one portion of whatever you're eating. But it helps you to establish where your carbs are at in the whole package for the meal. So that's like rule number 1. That's like the easy bit. Then obviously, if I give you some advice on the food you can eat and you can't eat as well, you can just take note of them, and you can go straight for them ones when you're at the supermarket. So the best advice I can give you when starting out on keto, don't calorie count. Don't worry about like counting how many meals you're having or anything like that. Just get yourself in ketosis in the first week. So what you want to do is you want to eat breakfast when you eat breakfast. You want to have snacks when you're peckish, when you're hungry, and have your 3 meals a day or 2 meals, however you normally eat. Just stick to that, but just don't eat the carbs with it. So choose all the foods that I'm going to list off to keep you under the threshold for staying in ketosis, which is usually around 40 to 50 grams per person, roughly. If you can stay under that per day, then it's fine, but you don't have to count in the first week. Just try and eat plenty of meat, plenty of protein, get your fats in, like cheeses and stuff. With regards to vegetables, there's like a general rule: anything grown above ground, you can usually eat. So that's like your cabbages, your broccoli, your cauliflower, aubergines, courgettes, green beans, fine beans, runner beans, cabbage, kale, lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes. They're all fine. It's all your salads, all your salad stuff. Green peppers are good. Yellow and red peppers, a little bit carby, but they're still okay. If they're in a salad, you're only going to have a little bit of it anyway, so that's fine. You can have plenty of mayonnaise as well. You can have cheese with your food, so you can eat as much cheese as you want in the first week. Don't calorie count, just get yourself in ketosis. So get your body used to using fat as its fuel source. Veggies off the table is obviously potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots. Carrots are okay if you have a little bit. So if you've got, like, say, half a carrot chopped up, like you're serving 4 people and you've chopped up 2 carrots, you can have a portion of carrot, it's fine. I do a recipe on my channel, carrot cake. You only use half a carrot in the whole cake, so it adds the flavour you want. There's not enough sugar in it to cause any issues. Then what else have we got? Also your proteins. So you've got all your meats. So when you're in the supermarket, if it's meat, you can pretty much eat it. Just don't get the stuff that's wrapped in breadcrumbs, the highly processed stuff. If it's got sauce in it, it's usually got sugar in it as well. So like your barbecue base or even the tomato sauces sometimes have extra sugar in them. So that's where you can check the back of the packet and check what it is per 100 grams of carbohydrates. Sometimes you find one it's low sugar as well, so you're okay. Obviously avoid breads, no pasta. There's some low carb pasta you can get, and noodles. They're shiitake noodles. I've got a recipe in my channel as well. You can check that one out. They're quite nice. I found that when you mix it with more of a creamy sauce, like pasta sauce, it sort of hides the not the flavour, because they haven't got much flavour, but they've got a bit of a weird texture. But I found the creamy sauces actually work really well with it. So that's a good one to have as well if you want to replace bread or pasta. Nuts are pretty good. Pistachios aren't great, and peanuts are, you know, you can have peanuts, but they're more of a legume than they are actually a nut. But the really good nuts are walnuts, almonds, and macadamia nuts, but they are really expensive. So it's like $5 for a tiny little bag. So it's whether you want to be spending that on nuts. They don't taste that great either. I actually think walnuts taste better. Then with fruit, you mainly want to stick to like berries. So raspberries, blackberries, blueberries are great. Strawberries are fine as well. I usually chop them up, you know, put them with some nuts, a little bit of sweetener, a little bit double cream on it. Double cream's great. If you want tea or coffee, you can put double cream in your coffee. So that's a lot lower in sugar, higher in fats. You're getting your fats in. So that works really well. And just stick to black coffee if you like black coffee as well. You can put sweetener in your coffee and in your tea as well. If you've got a bit of a sweet tooth, I've got plenty of sweet recipes on my channel as well, loads of puddings. So if you've got a bit of a sweet tooth, there's something there for you as well. Then alcohol, no beer. Beer's too carby. Obviously you can have red wines, okay. You can have white wine, dry white wine's fine. Most spirits are fine as long as you have it with like a diet drink, like a diet mixer, that's fine. But again, you know, if you want to have a cheat day or whatever, you can have a couple of beers. It's just a matter of getting back on it again for your normal day-to-day diet. I'm going to leave that for now. I've got actually one last tip actually. After the first week of your keto, after you've eaten exactly what you want to eat when you want to eat, just low carb, then I'd like you to all start trying to see how long you can go before you have your breakfast. Now, it's basically intermittent fasting. It works really well with keto. When you're in ketosis, your brain doesn't send signals from your stomach to say you're hungry, so you'll find it a lot easier to go longer and longer before you have your first meal of the day. So slowly what you do is just start challenging yourself. See if you can make it to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, midday. I tend to eat 2 meals a day, and I will eat my first meal between 1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And up until that time, I will drink black coffee and water with salt in it. The Celtic sea salt. That's one thing you need to do, is you want to add quite a bit of salt into your diet as well. So don't be scared of putting salt on everything. Your body has trouble holding on to your salts when you're on keto because you flush a lot of your water out. That's why you lose so much weight in the first week. So you really want to get your salts in. You'll know when you need salt because you'll eat some salt. Even if you put it on your finger and taste it, it'll taste good. it's your body saying, I need this. If it tastes really horrible, or it's like, oh, then you know that you've got enough salt in your system. That's a good way to gauge it anyway. But yeah, so in your second week, if you start just prolonging your breakfast, see how long you can last and see how you go from there. Like I said, if you can get to 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then a couple of days, a couple of times, I'll maybe wait right up until dinner time and just have one meal a day. If you do that, you'll be burning fat all day long. Even if you just go for a little walk, all your body will be using is your fats to make energy, because you've not eaten any food, you're in ketosis. It will take the fat from your body and use it for the energy that you're walking. You haven't got to run, you can just walk, go for a walk and you'll lose weight. It's great, really does work well. Please leave comments below if you'd like me to answer any other questions, or you have any specific topics you'd want me to cover. Just let me know. Thanks for watching, and I've got plenty more recipes coming for everyone to see. Let me know as well if there's anything you want me to cook, or there's something you're missing that you want to eat, and I'll see if I can find a recipe, or I have one already that I can do for you. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.